finally got the battery holder figured out. This project has been one giant challenge for me because I started from scratch and I knew nothing of RCs. I just trying to apply what I've known or what I've learned in real life building crawlers and such. But anyhow, this is the best I could do, building the front nose part to hold the front of the battery. Which is, I don't even know if this is the right battery, but I ended up with a 5200 50C 11.1 volt S3, and it's compatible with the motor and BEC, ESC, whatever they are. And anyhow, this is how I have to do it. I made this little bracket back here to hold the back end of it. You'll see it goes this way. So I got to slide everything in here. This represents the body, the bottom of the body. And that was one of the biggest challenges, was trying to hide all the electronics because it's basically a convertible. It's a Samurai. So anyhow, all this has to get threaded down into here, and I just barely have enough room to sneak past this bracket. And then the gas tank cover doodah goes on. And then what some of you are going to hate, and I kind of do too, is using screws. Probably going to have to carry spares because you know what's going to happen. At least it doesn't take that long to change it out. And the other thing I learned was what a Traxxas battery connector is and what a Dean's connector is. So of course the battery has the Dean's, the BEC, ESC, whatever it is, ESC has a Traxxas, so I had to get a connector. I'm waiting on that, an adapter to hook one to the other, and I don't even know if that's something that's done, but anyhow, that's how I have to change the battery. And it's, well, yeah, it's going to be trapped by the body, so it's not going to do that. So anyhow, it's going to sit in here like this, and this actually gets threaded under here, and I'm going to have to connect it up and around, but that's how it'll sit. And then I added an extra leaf spring because the way the battery was really squishing down on it, so I took some old leaves that I had that had the eyes on them, cut them off, did like in real life, cut them off and rounded them, and I don't know. But I think it came out fairly clean for the most part. See, this is how it's going to be. This is just going to get trapped under the body somewhere, pushed up underneath there. And then this is going to have to go under the body mounting plate that I had to make, as you can see. These actually hold the body down through the roll cage. The ESC connector is going to come around and underneath. So it's going to be a little bit of jogging here and there. I didn't know what else to do with it. Everything is so tight on this build. I had no idea what I was getting into. Here's how the battery sits in there. The body sits about maybe an 1/8 inch above here, which gives it just enough clearance when it rotates down to clear the body. But I think it came out fairly clean. We'll see what happens.